Hello, I'm Joe, aka Mr. Fragrance, and today I've got what is an exciting video for me to film. It's a video that I've been tagged in by Sensualize, and it's come down a string of some pretty impressive YouTubers, and it's going to be my 10 fragrances that I will never stop recommending. Enjoy the video. I think I'm ready just to get straight into it. I've got 10 brilliant fragrances. Now, I know that this originated as 25 fragrances that I will never stop recommending, but I think along the line it's somehow gotten narrowed down to 10, and I'm fine keeping it at that. I could have easily picked 25, but I was tagged in a video which is 10, so I'm gonna do 10, and that, whilst making it a little bit harder, does make it an easier video to shoot. In the number 10 spot is 1 Million Parfum. I shall say that these are in no particular order, but I will never stop recommending this fragrance. 1 Million Parfum came out this year in 2020, and it is a flanker to the 1 Million by Paco Rabanne. That's a series of fragrances. There's obviously Privé in there as well, along with Lucky. And I must say, it's the most incredible, powerful vanilla, like sweetness, syrupy sweet, leather in there as well, and there's this kind of salty aquatic notes in there. Something that makes it so impressive though as a fragrance is its performance. It will perform to the absolute max. In fact, it's almost dangerously performing. It will remain on your clothing, on your bed sheets, wherever you smell it. It'll taste horrible, by the way. Never drink perfume. Right, back to that. Yeah, don't drink perfume. It performs so well. It will remain on your clothing, on your bed sheets, or wherever it happens to then rub off your skin, on your skin as well. But it will remain on these kind of clothing pieces for weeks. I'm not even joking. On skin, it will last you 100% a day. I don't know what your skin chemistry is. I can almost guarantee you this will last you a good 12 to 24 hours on skin. Even if it's starting to weaken, you will still smell it after 24 hours. I can almost guarantee that. For me, this is such an impressive fragrance performance-wise. Lovely fragrance in general. Maybe shouldn't have started that with 10 because now everywhere smells like that, but at number 9 we've got Azzaro Pour Homme. This is the old formulation actually. Not going to spray it because I've not got too much left, and they're now going for fair amounts online if you want to buy this old formulation. I do believe. It's a very, very nice masculine kind of fruity, spicy scent. It's got amber in there, really pungent kind of cardamom smell as well. Lovely spiciness. This is the kind of fragrance I love wearing. It's a very business-like fragrance. It's something that you would definitely wear to a meeting in a suit. A very dapper man working a office job or a job where you really need to smell and look great, and very, very gentlemanlike. This is a brilliant fragrance for that kind of person, and it will work in many different situations. It's maybe not going to work so well in the height of summer, in the height of heatness. God, I'm using some dodgy words that probably don't exist today, but no, it's a really great fragrance, and I totally recommend it for someone that's looking for a smarter fragrance to wear for a very good price, by the way. Talking of good prices, in number 8, I have David Beckham Beyond. Now, this fragrance, it's only in my list for one reason. Oh no, and it smells good too. David Beckham Instinct is probably it is my favourite from the David Beckham line. I think I did a video on that actually, on my top 5 David Beckham fragrances, maybe top 3. This is the best one in my opinion. It's a very smart scent. It's got beautiful citruses in there, also nice and spicy. Wintertime gentleman working. It's in the same kind of category as Azzaro Pour Homme. It's a really very, very classy fragrance from David Beckham, and they've finessed and finished it off with this beautiful magnetic cap. What's to beat? What's not to like is what I meant to say. In number 7 is a feminine or female fragrance. It is Eau de Lancôme. I picked this because it's my favourite feminine fragrance that I've tried really. It's a beautiful mix of floral and citruses. And the florals are there, but they're not a very flowery floral. They're quite a herbaceous floral. I like it a lot, and it really works on a man as well because I wear it. I think it's a great fragrance, and I love the bottle design as well. It's very artistic. As I've said in previous videos, I have quite a abstract art taste. Spray up here. Oh, it's so lovely, so lovely. Really nice lemon smell. Lemon, I couldn't identify off the top what kind of florals we have in there, but they're quite white florals and nice light and clean florals. This is a brilliant fresh fragrance, and it'll work in summertime when you're looking for something to freshen yourself up. From one lemon to another, we have Vervain and L'Occitane. Vervain is a men's fragrance. It's an eau de toilette concentration, and it is a beautiful, sharp citrus smell. Again, lemon is the top notes in this. Oh, holy hell. Sherbet all the way. It just smells like sherbet out of a sweet shop. Brilliant sherbet smell. And that comes from the sharp and sweet lemon in the top. I like the Lancome. It's like Lancome. It's got florals in there, but they're not too. They're certainly not overpowering. The lemon is the front note here, the one that you're going to smell a lot the entire way around. I think we've got very sherbety top notes, but then as it starts to cool down, it becomes a little bit more sweet rather than just this sharp, pungent smell, which is a little bit more nice for people that are just going to be smelling it off you in general. But it's a perfect summer scent, and it's really lovely, natural smelling, a little bit more natural smelling than the Lancome. This is using natural oils completely, and I really do recommend it. In number 6, we have Boss Bottled Intense Eau de Parfum. I've talked about this in multiple videos, but I really like this scent. In fact, I've got such a history with it. It's certainly up there as being one of, and I'm talking like small numbers here, one of my favourite fragrances in the entirety of the fragrance world. It is lovely, it's so masculine, it's got that beautiful cinnamon in there, but it's not like the Boss Bottled in the sense that cinnamon's quite nice, adds a little bit of spiciness to the very sweet apple. No, this is more like a very deep cinnamon. It's earthy, it's hearty, it's in there. It's an office suit scent. It's so lovely. Works really well with someone wanting to smell very smart in a meeting. Again, we're going down those lines again. The bottle is classy as well, but no, this entire line by Boss Bottled is so brilliant. And this has been recently discontinued, so look out for it in the shops, because trust me, if you're wanting a lovely, maybe deeper, darker version, and I'm not just referring to the actual juice, deeper, darker smelling Boss Bottled, then this is the one for you. Trust me, it is a must-have. Now, I was wondering whether I put this next one in at number 5. I was wondering, and I could have probably put in a better fragrance in, but for the price of this fragrance, you can't really beat it. For £3.50, why would you not want this lovely barbershop denim original? It's old-fashioned, it's vintage smelling, but it's so classy. How do you get such a brilliant scent for this price? I don't know. I do not know. It's actually extremely similar to a Zara Pour Homme, and I'm realizing this now, and why have I never... Now, okay, my head's now whizzing. I am only realizing this now, how similar it is. I've never worn them in quick concession together. I don't know whether one of them is based off the other. I mean, I know this one was made in 1977, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, which I most likely am. It's the 70s it was certainly brought out in. Lovely fragrance, very similar to a Zara Pour Homme. Very masculine, very suit-like. Please ignore my dog barking. Yeah, very masculine, very suit-like, very working man style. But really worth a buy for £3.50. I think they're just still going, they're still running. They're not being discontinued as far as I know. It's a lovely little splash on. Why would you not just want this for a nice quick barbershop out the shower fragrance? The next one, I have no bottle to show you. It is number 4. I have Acqua di Parma Colonia. Now, I've smelt one of the Colonia line. There are multiple Colonias. Colonia is the one I smelt, just the plain old Colonia by Acqua di Parma, and I absolutely love it. As soon as I smelt it, I went, this is a well-made fragrance. It has performance issues, and that is why there are so many flankers. But Acqua di Parma itself, as from what I'm told, as from what I've seen on YouTube, it's the classic. It is what is the, it's what everything else came from, as you'd expect from the main front hold fragrance. It's predominantly citrus, lemon, but it does have a kind of depth to it that starts to come through when you get towards the base notes. And there's woodiness there, which I love. To me, the fragrance that I'm working on right now with someone to create is a lemon, wood, and floral scent, and those three come together to make a beautiful fragrance. And so that's partially, there's going to be parts of Acqua di Parma Colonia actually in what I'm creating. It's in no way going to be a clone, but this is certainly what I look for in a fragrance, and to have that there is probably one of my favourite fragrances again in general ever, Colonia. And I love that lemon so much, but it's got such an intricate feel to it. As soon as you spray it on skin, it just smells so much more professional. It smells like a niche perfume compared to your average designer. And you can tell it's natural perfume, it's natural oils, natural perfume, and that's what I love about natural perfumes. And I think that Acqua di Parma is a must-have. It's a little higher up in the price range, but you can certainly get a good deal on Fragrance X. You can get good prices on Acqua di Parma Colonia on the discounters. Go check it out. It is a brilliant citrus fragrance. In number 2, we have Neroli Woods by Banana Republic. Not as much as I like citrus fragrance, but I really, really love woody fragrances. And Banana Republic's Neroli Woods sums that up for me. Banana Republic make brilliant fragrances. I've got so many of them, and I'm looking forward to doing a whole video on basically the Banana Republic line. But this fragrance here is by far my favourite. It's got, as you would have thought, neroli in it. It's really jam-packed with neroli. And then it's got some other woodier sandalwood, cedarwood to kind of round out that base. But it's got a nice citrus feel to it as well. Oh, yeah. You've got what smells like some lemon in there, there's some lime, there's mandarin rind in there as well. And coming together with this neroli, it creates a beautiful, natural, woody citrus feel to it. It's such a bargain for £25. Its performance isn't great, but that's the only downfall with this fragrance, the only downfall. And here I am picking some of my favourite fragrances, and this again goes into that list. Really recommend. Lovely heavy cap if you care about that kind of stuff, but no, the fragrance itself is just unbelievable. And finally, number 1, I must point out again, these are in no particular order. What I'm about to show you in number 1, it isn't my favourite of them all. These are just 10 fragrances that I won't stop recommending. And in number 1, Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani. This is Acqua di Gio. And the reason I like this version so much, well, I've tried them all. I don't actually have full versions of them all, but I have tried them all, and I like this one because it's simple. And sometimes that's what you need. The others, and I have such an unpopular opinion with this, I think that this is probably one of the more disliked ones of them all, in general. Obviously one of the best selling fragrances in eternity, really, or at least of the modern age of fragrances. But no, it's just the simplicity of this perfect aquatic citrus summer scent, and I don't think there's much else to look for. And if you're looking for the perfect summer scent for hot weather, for being down by the beach, this is what you get. Acqua di Gio Pour Homme by itself is just such a beautiful, fresh, aromatic. There's cardamom in there to bring up a touch spiciness. But no, this is a beautiful, fresh scent for wearing by the beach. on a summer's day. So thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please do like, subscribe and comment. And yeah, I will see you next time for another brilliant video, hopefully. I hope you're all enjoying them, and thank you for getting me to 200 subs, and a happy new year to everyone that's watching it at New Year. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Mr. Fragrance.